2024 Suffolk Class AA champions. We ask you to demonstrate a sense of sportsmanship and courtesy to the officials, coaches, and players, especially during foul shot situations. Also, noisemakers of any kind are not permitted in the gymnasium. Starting lineups, first for the visiting Wolverines from Newfield High School. At guard, for one, Jay Delia. Assistant Going Boulevard. And now the starting lineup for your Hills East Red Hawks. At guard, number 5, Julian Diaz. At guard, number 23, Sanjay Sharma. At guard, number 14, co-captain, Skylar Ellis. At forward, number 35, co-captain, Jordan Padul. And at guard, number 12, Brendan Barr. The Red Hawks are coached by Mike Marshall. He is assisted by Will Surreal and Matt Letter. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America and those who serve to protect it with the playing of our national anthem. Officials for today's game are Mike Hogan and Larry House. The Apollo Hills Athletic Director is Ben Perry. The Chief Senior Head Executive Athletic Trainer, Mrs. Kate Whitson. And your official scorekeeper, the Brooks Kepka of Hills East, Mr. Ed Lai.
Go. And we're here today for Hills East versus Newfield on January 16th. It's a cloudy afternoon. I'm here with Hunter Javelin, and we're ready to go. What are we thinking about this game today, Hunter?
You know, Hills East is coming into this game with all the momentum. Hills East is on a 3-game winning streak. This Newfield team, Hills East played them earlier this year and won by 17 points. Hills East was making a lot of mistakes earlier this year, so if they can limit those mistakes today, it should be a breeze for them.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, earlier in the season it was looking a little shaky, but they've absolutely cleaned it up over the last 3 games, as you just said, and well, I'm excited to see what's going to happen as we're ready for tip-off. And Newfield wins the tip. It's Ryan Hicks with the ball. Back to Hicks. Over to JJ Deliat. Deliat trying to call a play here. Julian Diaz playing hard defense on him. Sanjay knocks the ball away in the entry pass, and it is blocked. Skylar Ellis on the fast break. Euro step. Finishes the bucket. Skylar Ellis, man.
And Hills East plays this type of tough defense that it's very hard to beat. So Newfield has to slow down and look for a good open shot. Because once you get to the paint with Jordan Cador, it's very hard to get a shot off.
Absolutely, and it seems like Deliat is the point guard here. Seems like he's running the show along with Mr. Ryan Hicks with the ball right now. Brandon Varlak guarding that. Hits him with the push cross. Step back for 3. It is no good. Rebound by Bryce Goodman. It's blocked by Cador. Brandon Varlak on the fast break, pushing it up. Hits Skylar. Back to Jordan for 3. No good. Rebound Sanjay. Sanjay thinking about what to do. Takes it right to the hole. Drops it off to Julian. Tough bucket. Great pass by Sanjay.
And that's Hills East making that one extra pass to get a good shot. Great job right there once again by Hills East.
Absolutely. It's Deliat with the ball. Feeds it over to Hicks. Deliat, pump fake, kicks it to the corner. One dribble, mid-range. It's no good. And it's Hills East basketball coming down. What do we think about this fast start, Hunter?
I mean, Hills East is playing tough defense, which is setting up all their shots. If they continue to do this, as I said, it would be a breeze for them today.
Skylar Ellis brings up the ball. Little dribble handoff to Sanjay.
Newfield's in a 2-3 zone, making Hills East shoot the ball.
Indeed. And Julian, unfortunately, dribbles the ball off his leg, and it's going down Newfield basketball.
So Newfield plays this 2-3 type of defense where it helps them get boards, as they're not a really particularly tall team. They have one tall kid, number 30, Bryce Goodman, but that's pretty much it for them.
Yeah, Bryce Goodman is a monster of a man as it is thrown out of bounds. But they say off of Hills East. Good hands from Jordan Cador.
Jordan Cador is 6'6", so with that wingspan, it's very hard to get a ball past him. You gotta almost bounce past it every single time.
Deliat with the ball. Hicks with the ball. He's trying to give it to Goodman. Can't get it there. Deliat with the ball, trying to take Skylar off the dribble. And it's blocked by Sanjay. Fast break. Julian Diaz taking it all the way. Embraces the contact. And one! And one. Julian Diaz goes coast to coast. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. Hills East off to a fast 6-0 start.
And that's what happens when you go up strong and go in tough to the basket. You will get that foul called. One shot here. Free throws are an important part. Let's see if Hills East can take a 7-0 lead.
And Diaz knocks it down 7-zip. Hills East.
5:16 to go in this first quarter.
And Julian Diaz commits the foul on Deliat. Little hand check there. He doesn't like the call. It's okay.
You know, that's just a simple case of getting a little lazy and not sliding your feet 100%.
And it's Hicks with the ball. Brandon Varlak guarding that. Gives it over to Deliat for 3. Kaboom. He's got it.
And that flick of the wrist for the shot rotation right there. Great shot by Deliat right there.
Yeah, that lefty stroke really does look nice as Brandon Varlak is assessing what to do. Pushes it back to his right hand. Goes all the way for the floater, and it's good. Off the top of the glass. Tough take, Brandon Varlak. 9-3 Hills East.
You know, we just saw Deliat go up with his left hand. So now if I'm Hills East, I'm going to force him right. force him to go the way he doesn't want to go.
Bryce Goodman, mid-range shot, that monster of a man, and he banks it in. Sanjay Sharma bringing it up. Oh, just slides right through the hands of Brandon Varlag. Just a little bit of a mistake there. It happens to the best of us. It's okay. He's one of the best in the game. We all know that, so he can afford to make a couple of mistakes once in a while because he just does not make many of those. It's Deliat with the ball, taking it. Julian right behind him. Gives it into Goodman. Over to Hicks. Screen from Goodman. Drops it off to Goodman. And the layup is good off a nice feed from Hicks. It's 9-7 Hills East.
That's 7 quick points for the Wolverines. Hills East has to try to slow them down.
And Skylar Ellis just tried taking it middle there, but it's stripped away. Fast break from Newfield. Deliat, right hand. Definitely no good. Sanjay with the ball. Gives it over to Skylar. Slows it down for 3. No good. In and out. Great shot there. Just rimmed out. It's Hicks with the ball. Gives it over to Deliat for 3. No good. Rebound Ellis.
Deliat's shot didn't fall there because it was a line drive type of shot. If he arcs it, it's going to fall.
And Sanjay for 3. He's got it. Kaboom.
Hills East up 12-7. 3:25 to go.
It's Hicks with the ball. Gives it over to Joshua Hayes. And it's a kicked ball violation, I believe.
Sounds about right to me.
It'll be Deliat taking the ball out here. Gets it into Hicks. Ryan Hicks taking it right. Bryce Goodman, man. I don't know how tall is he? Somebody know how tall he is?
About 6'5".
Yeah, he is an absolute monster. And it's Hicks for 3, and he's got it.
You know, on that last drive, Hills East was looking for a moving pick on Goodman. His feet weren't completely set.
Skylar tries to come right back at him, and he's got it.
15-10, Redhawks. 2:50 to go.
That was absolutely pure from Skylar Ellis. And it's Deliat taking the ball up 15-10. Diaz trying to contain him. Takes it in with his left hand. Over to Hicks. To Goodman, top of the key. They don't think he can shoot. They're laying off him quite a bit.
And that's just because they want Jordan Kador down low, who's guarding Goodman, to get a board.
Oh, I like this matchup here. Goodman on Kador. Tries to big body him, and it's a good contest from Jordan Kador. No good. Brandon Varlag pushing it up. Gets it middle to Skylar. Pushes baseline. No good. And they call an offensive foul on Skylar Ellis. Deliat takes the charge there, and he's loving it.
I disagree with that call.
I agree.
Deliat's feet were never set.
I agree. I don't know about that call there. And it looks like Hills East is in a 1-2-2 defense here with Julian Diaz up top. He's guarding Hicks. And it's out of bounds. Rough pass from Hicks as a sub comes on in for Newfield. It is Brandon McDaniels checks in for the big boy Bryce Goodman. And another sub, Deliat, star player Deliat, is coming out of the game for Renard Fields Jr. And it's Brandon Varlag taking the ball up the court here. Gives it over to Diaz. Back to Skylar. Wide open 3. No good. Good shot, though. Right in and out. Sanjay with a nice offensive rebound. He's trying to shake him. Gets it to Kador in the middle. Oh, that was a good idea. Sanjay decided to go with the give and go. Gives it to Kador in the middle and cuts down baseline. Just a little bit of a miscommunication. Throws it a little high. Out of bounds. Newfield basketball.
You know, Newfield should try to slow down on this press. No need to rush right now. As Gujral is waiting on the bench to check in.
Oh, that's a nice block from Jordan Kador. He says no, no, no. Brandon Varlag bringing the ball. Takes it middle, around the back. Gets it tripped up a little bit. Gives it over to Diaz. Takes it in the middle, back to Varlag. Takes it in the middle. Nice move for 3. Oh, robbed. Right in and out, but Diaz is right there for the rebound. Puts it back up, gets the foul call. He's going to the line to shoot 2.
That foul was on Fields Jr. Hillsies has to make these free throws. Let's get it to a 17-point game. 1:15 to go. Hillsies up 15-10.
And the first one is good from Mr. Julian Diaz as we see Raj come in. Fan favorite Raj checks in the game, and Jordan Cador will take a seat.
And for Newfield, Delayat checks into the game.
Deliad is back in there after just a very short break.
You know a name we haven't heard today? Josh Hayes, star player. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Raj. Raj for the corner three. Boom!
That's a nice shot. That's a very, very nice shot from Raj.
Hillsy's got their own board on the free throw, which is a great job to steal that possession.
I was just going to say that. Marcelin is not liking it, but it's blocked by Skylar. They were talking about a miscommunication. They needed a shade middle there, and they let him go right down the middle. Luckily for them, Skylar Ellis was right there to say no, no, no. And it's inbounded to Mr. Hayes. Back to number 2, Renard Fields Jr. He's trying to cross Skylar up. Raj, good defense there, tips the ball away. Over to number 14, and it's good from Brandon McDaniels. It's a nice shot. But they're going to say it was a 2. They're going to say his foot was on the line.
Hillsies is going to go for one last shot here.
25 seconds left. Brandon Varlak. Little spin move here. He's trying to figure out what to do. He's assessing the defense. 17 seconds left. Gives it to Skylar in the corner. Back to Varlak up top. Takes it left. One dribble. Brings it back out. 9 seconds left. Julian Diaz with the screen. Sanjay for 3. No good. Rebound Skylar. And they call an offensive foul on Skylar. That'll be his second foul, and both of them have been offensive. As we see Chase Rosenblum check in the game, and Mr. Skylar Ellis will take a seat.
And you know, it's tough to play basketball when you have 2 fouls, 3 fouls, 4 fouls. So you got to limit the fouls early so you can stay late in the game.
And the half-court heave is no good. At the end of the first quarter, we see Hills East 19 and Newfield 12.
You know, it's going to be interesting if we see Skylar Ellis come in the second quarter, even if he'll play at all, because there's no need to foul him out for later in this game.
That's absolutely right. I mean, I don't know about you, but I really do like what Hills East is doing. I mean, even when they're missing, the shots are going in and out. They all look good. They all look, from every single player. We haven't seen we really haven't seen a bad shot yet from any of the Hills East players. Varlak went in and out a couple times. Skylar went in and out. Sanjay, all of them. I mean, they look warmed up. And the shots will fall. They just got to keep taking them.
Yeah, and a player we haven't called today, who's the number 19 scorer in Long Island, Mr. Josh Hayes of the Newfield Wolverines. You know, it's interesting that we haven't seen his name called yet. Hills East has been keying on him so far to make sure he's not doing anything, and they've been doing a great job. Let's see if they can continue his 0 score going into the second quarter and later into this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I wasn't even aware he was the number 19 scorer in Long Island. He hasn't done much of anything today. But we'll keep a lookout for these guys. We'll keep a lookout for number 23, Joshua Hayes. In his last two games, I mean, it looks like he had 25 and 17 points. So he's definitely quite the scorer, so we'll see what he's got. He's a big kid as well. And it's Varlak to start of the second quarter. Varlak takes it in with his left hand, and he gets fouled. He'll be going to the line to shoot 2.
And that's just a smart play. Newfield has been reaching all day long. They can't stay with the athleticism of Hills East. So if you beat them to the baseline, then you have a free, easy layup. Or you'll get fouled, and you'll have 2 shots, as Brandon Varlak makes the first shot. Hills East up by 8 points now, 20-12.
And the second one is no good. So Varlak goes 1 for 2 from the line. Has Hicks bringing the ball up. Chase Rosenblum guarding that tightly. And Hayes sets the screen. He's trying to back down Rosenblum now. Renard Fields trying to take Raj off the dribble with the left hand. He goes. It's no good. Rebound, same team, and Renard Fields actually gets it right back. And he's wide open for the mid-range. No good again. Varlak with the rebound. He's got numbers. He's pushing it to Raj. Back to Varlak, and they slowed down the pace. That's a deep shot from Varlak. No good. And Josh Hayes is pushing it up, as we were just talking about Hayes. He's trying to get something done, and he gets that lay to go. Finally, we see something from Josh Hayes. That was a nice coast-to-coast bucket there, as Diliat knocks it out of Chase Rosenblum's hands, but that'll be out of bounds. Hills East basketball.
And that's just a great job by Hills East. Pushing the pace, but now knowing when to slow down.
And Varlak trying to take Brandon McDaniels off the dribble. He does. He gets a head of steam on him. Goes up for the floater. It's no good. He gets the ball right back, and he gets fouled. He'll be going to the line for 2 more.
So far today, Brandon Varlak is 1 for 3 from the line. Let's see if he can improve that right here, right now. Julian Diaz has 6 points so far. Skylar Ellis has 5 points. And Raj Gurjral has his 1 3-pointer. And Brandon Varlak has 3 points, a 2 and 1. As his first free throw is no good. You know, this Newfield Warriors team is only down by Newfield Wolverines, my fault, are only down by 6 points.
And Varlak with the second free throw, and it is good. 21-14, Hills East leads Newfield. And they're in that 2-2-1 or 1-2-2 press, excuse me. Raj is up top, of course. He's a pest. And it is a travel that they cause. Renard Fields Jr. takes one too many steps, and it's going down. Hills East basketball.
And that's just a step you take while you're gathering the ball. Could have went either way there. Ref gave it in favor of Hills East.
As we see Thierry Lathams checking the game for Hills East, as Sanjay Sharma will take a seat. Lathams with the ball going left, takes it back right, almost gets it stolen there. He does get it stolen, unfortunately. And it's Mr. Hayes figuring out what to do, and that's a nice take, just no good, right off the rim. Raj pushing it up. Oh, off his leg, saves it. He's in the corner now. Back out to Jew. To Varlak. BV deciding what to do with it here. BV just so skilled. Gives it over to TT. To Chase in the corner. Back to TT. TT's trying to figure out what to do with it here. He's trying to do a little too much off the dribble here. Actually gets right by him, and that's a really good take right to the basket. He gets fouled. He'll be going to the line to shoot too.
And it looks like Jordan Kador is going to check back in for your Red Hawks. Lehan's going to the line for 2.
You know, in the beginning of that take right there, he was well past the three-point line. It looked like he was doing a little too much, but he decided to take his time, which he did. Gets it right by his defender. He had a head of steam going downhill. Gets fouled. He's at the line for 2. As he makes the first shot. And it's big boys Bryce Goodman for Newfield and Jordan Kador for Hills East checking back in at the same time. I don't think that's much of a coincidence there. They looked to each other's benches and said, I'll match your big.
Have to do that. Can't let them out-rebound you, because if you out-rebound them, you lose.
TT misses the second. So he goes 1 for 2 from the lines there. As Diliat getting trapped, gets it away. Renard Fields Jr. over to Hicks. Hicks takes it baseline, and it is blocked, but they call a foul on, I believe it was Jordan who picks up the foul there.
It looked like they gave it to Chase Rosenblum right there.
Oh, excuse me, Chase.
You know, normally at this point in the game, you'll see some different guys. And one guy who will not be playing today is Adrian Merchant. He's a healthy scratch due to a coach's decision. We don't know the reasons behind it, but if we know something, we'll share it with you.
And both are good from the line there for Newfield from Hicks. As it's now 22-16, only a 6-point game with 5 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
You know, Skylar Ellis is the number 20 scorer on Long Island, and Josh Hayes is the number 19 scorer. So we both have very high scoring players on each of our teams.
I mean, nothing against Joshua Hayes. I'm sure he's a fantastic player, but Skylar Ellis, he's on the best team on Long Island doing this too. So he has to share the rock, to Brandon Varlak, Jordan Kador, all these other big names, and he's still doing what he's doing. It's just insanely impressive how he's been able to get right, to the basket, take some nice threes, take some nice mid-range shots. He's really been scoring from all over this season.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're a one-man show and you don't have that trust you need in your teammates, you have to do a little bit more yourself, I would say. Like drive in yourself. Take a shot you're not comfortable taking, and it might fall. So those shots add up as the second whistle is blown, or buzzer, I should say.
Yeah, Skylar Ellis is coming into this game averaging just under 20 points per game, along with Varlak and Kador there, both big scorers, and Brandon Varlak almost knocks Deliat off his feet. Raj takes a baseline, very nice pass to Kador, and he gets the easy little floater.
And that's the problem with help defense sometimes. Goodman tries to help the defender guarding Raj, and then he gets beat.
And it's stolen by Hills East. Kador comes up with it. Chase Rosenblum pushing it up, slows it down a little bit though. Gets it over to TT. TT takes it in right. He's got nothing. Saves it though. Gets it over to Raj. He might have had a shot there. Decides not to take it. Varlak taking it middle. Nice pass to Raj, but it's just deflected and it goes Newfield basketball. And it's knocked out of bounds by Hills East as we see Skylar Ellis checking back into the game, and Brandon Varlak will take his first seat of the game.
Skylar Ellis cannot foul here. If he fouls one more time, we won't probably see him until the fourth quarter.
It's Bryce Goodman setting a hard screen for Hicks. Kicks it back out to Hayes for three. Oh, absolutely robbed there. Goes right in and out, and it's rebounded by Goodman, but stolen by Raj. Great pass to Skylar. Easy layup. That was all Raj right there. Strips it from the big, makes a beautiful pass to Skylar. Easy bucket for Hills East.
And Gujral is a player that not everyone knows about. He does all the dirty work for Hills East.
He does, as Newfield takes it right in for the and one call.
It looks like it was called on the floor.
Oh, they call it on the floor there. I don't know about that call, but it was Aiden Afill. Aiden Afill who takes it in.
These Newfield fans are not happy about that call right there.
They say no basket, so they're inbounding it. Joshua Hayes over to Deliat in the corner, gets it back up top to Hayes, over to Hicks. Hicks trying to figure out what to do on TT here. Bryce Goodman with the big screen, and they call a moving screen on Bryce Goodman. It's going Hills East basketball.
And that's what happens when you stick out that elbow a little bit.
Absolutely. Can't do that, especially being that big. They'll notice it.
And also, this Newfield team is not moving at all without the ball on offense. That is a necessity if you want to win basketball games.
Absolutely, as it's Raj taking the ball up here. Gives it over to TT on the wing. TT figuring out what to do. He's shaking him. He's baking him. Steps back. Finds Chase down low. Kicks it out to Ellis for three. Kaboom! Skylar Ellis with his second three of the game.
And that's Rosenblum driving in to the paint.
Absolutely.
Taking two defenders on him and then kicking it out knowing where his man is.
Absolutely. It's a foul called on Lathens. It's Deliat inbounding the ball to Hicks. Deliat screen on Lahens. Switch over to Raj on Hicks. Screen by Goodman. Hicks kicks it out to Deliat. TT stops him there. He's not going anywhere. And it's out on Deliat. He seems to be a little shaken up there. But it's going down Hills East basketball.
And it got a little physical under the basket right there.
It did.
Lahens didn't let him into the basket, where Deliat just tried to force his way.
It's Ellis over to Lahens. TT, a very skilled player, starting to get his first chance this year, and we've seen very good stuff from him. It's Raj on the wing, assessing what to do with it. Makes a nice move, gets around him, and he misses the shot, but it goes back out to Skylar, and it's good from the mid-range. Nice little mid-range J. That's what he does.
And
As Hills East now leads by 15.
And that cracks me up. Goodman tried to flop on Raj. No ref is calling that any day of the week.
Absolutely not. It's Hicks with the ball. Raj guarding that closely. Over to Hayes. As we see Alex Stein about to check into the game here. Raj guarding Hicks closely. He takes it middle. Nothing there. Back out to Deliat. Over to Goodman. Back to Deliat. Nothing there. Tries to get it into Goodman. Can't get it there. They get on the floor. Skylar Ellis pushes it up to Raj. Back to Jordan. Nice pass. No good. But it's Ellis. Oh, no good. A rebound, Kador, and it's put right back in. Wow, that was some sequence. Ellis misses it. It's put back in by Jordan Kador. As we see timeout Newfield.
And that's what happens when you have 6 different opportunities. When you have 6 different opportunities, one of them will eventually fall.
That's just rebounding right there, and that's why they say rebounding wins games.
100%. You offensively rebounded them. You defensively rebound them. Doesn't matter. You get those rebounds, you will find a way to win. As Alex Stein was at the bench before, let's see if he's going to check into the game right here.
Yes, I assume he will.
Alex Stein is is a tall guy, can get some boards for everyone. So that's a huge thing that Hills East needs.
Yes, absolutely.
As we do see him on the court right now.
It'll be coming in at Newfield basketball after the timeout. Hills East leads 33-16 with 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the first half. It's Hicks with the ball. They get it middle to Hayes. To Brandon. Back to Hicks. To Hayes. Cross for 3. It's good. Hayes for 3, and that's a nice shot. And they'll definitely be looking to get him going. You know, he's one of the best scorers on the island. He's had a slow start today, but Sharma, no good in the mid-range. Rebounded by, and it's blocked. It's put back up, it's no good again. And it's finally put in from Bryce Goodman.
That almost was a disaster for the Wolverines right there. Bad communication. Almost resulted in a loose ball.
Screen from Stein. Goes up in the mid-range. Nice shot by Stein. The mid-range is good. You know, that was a quick 5-0 start coming out of the timeout from Newfield, but Stein answers quickly with a nice mid-range bucket. Bryce Goodman stolen by Sharma. Not a nice pass from Goodman. Nice cross from Sharma.
And that's the secret of the bounce pass right there. You don't bounce pass, it will get stolen.
Gives it to Ellis, takes it middle, and it is good. That's a nice mid-range J from Skylar Ellis, and he's having himself quite the first half despite the fouls.
If he can stay out of foul trouble here, he'll be fine going into the second half.
There's 45 seconds left remaining in the first half. Bryce Goodman finds the open man down low for the easy deuce. Skylar Ellis bringing the ball up.
2 seconds in between shot and game clock.
Skylar, nice move. Gets it middle. And it's good by Skylar Ellis. Back-to-back buckets from Ellis, and that one was tough. There's 21 seconds left remaining in the first half. Hayes, corner, too close to Hicks. Gets it over to Hicks. No, he does not. Stolen by Ellis. 11 seconds left. Skylar Ellis. That's tough. Skylar Ellis. Are we kidding? Throws it around his back for the floater off of. And it's no good by Goodman. What a close to the first half as Hills East leads 41-23. Skylar Ellis. Oh, Lord. Skylar Ellis.
And that's 6 straight points for Skylar Ellis. he had a little trouble bringing it up, going behind his back twice, then going behind his back, and had a nice little fadeaway J. Great job right there.
Jesus Christ, Skylar Ellis.
Hills East is up 41-23. We'll be back to you in about 10 minutes. Thank you. Welcome back to Hills East and Newfield here on this Thursday afternoon. I'm Hunter Javelin here alongside Ben Pasquale as we're about to start this third quarter of action. Hills East is up 41-23. Hills East has looked very dominant from start to finish so far. You know, teams think they can hang with Hills East in the first quarter, as they don't score a lot in the first quarter. But after that, their defense tightens up, and then from there, the rest is history. So as Newfield comes onto the court, Hills East just finishing up in the huddle, and then we will be on your way.
And I'm back. As we start the second half of play, Hills East leading by 18 points. It's Hayes, mid-range jump shot, and it's good, plus the foul. He'll be headed to the line for one shot. And, I mean, that was quite quick, 9 seconds. I mean, we were talking earlier about how Hayes is a prolific scorer, and he was not doing much of anything in the first half, but he comes out in the second half and immediately gets the mid-range shot to go, plus the foul. But he misses the free throw. As it's Sanjay bringing it up. Gives it over to Skyler. Over to Varlak. Kador's coming over with the screen to Skyler for three. He's got it! Skyler Alice having some game.
And he's a game changer. Changes games for the better.
It's Hayes for three. No good. Rebound Kador.
Skylar Ellis has 21 points. Oh, wow.
Oh, that was almost very nice. Skylar throws a full court lob to Brandon Varlak where he does a little reverse, but he just misses it slightly. As it's Hayes bringing it up, Diaz guarding him.
Diaz has 2 fouls. He has to be careful here.
Over to Hicks. Hicks assessing what to do. Back over to Hayes. Skylar guarding that closely. Over to Goodman. Back to Hicks. Inside to Hayes. Fumbles it a little bit. And they call a double dribble on Hayes. I'm not sure if he had full possession of the ball, but the ref sure thought he did.
You know, that first dribble is called what most people call a possession dribble, which doesn't count towards your dribble. But then he put the ball back down. The ref thought he had possession, so it's going to be Hills East ball.
Over to Sanjay for three. No good. It's Deliad pushing it up, and it's just way too long. He was looking to get it to Hayes inside, but he throws it too hard, so it'll be going back down Hills East basketball. And Varlak quickly throws it into Diaz. Back to Varlak. Varlak trying to get right to the rim, and he does, but it just rolls off the rim. Fast break. Newfield basketball. Nice pass from Hayes. It's no good. Great contest by Jordan Kadora. Skylar grabs the rebound. Pushes it ahead to Diaz, but it's stolen. This is a bit of a messy.
Hills East has to slow down. All they're doing is throwing the full court lob. That's not how you play basketball.
Who picked up that foul? Skylar?
That looked like to be Varlak.
Varlak. Let's hope it was not Skylar, because he's already in foul trouble.
Yeah, no, that was on Varlak.
Good. Well, not good.
Better.
It's over to Hayes, and it's out of bounds, and that was a little bit of a messy situation. Varlak kind of falls on top of Hayes, maybe hurts him a little bit. He's very slow to get up.
And we'll see our athletic trainer come onto the court.
Shout out, Kate.
He got a little messy on that loose ball rebound there. Varlak went in and then fell on top of Hayes. Hayes looks to be all right as he's starting to get up onto the field.
Best the best. Miss Kate. She'll do it all.
Looks like he's going to come out for a play. just to make sure he's all right. But he's walking off on his own, so he should be all right.
Kate saves lives. As it is going down, Hills East basketball scores 44-25. Hills East leads. It's into Varlak. Taking his time to dribble it up. Bernard Fields Jr. guarding that closely. Varlak into Skyler. Mid-range. No good. Rebound from Fields, pushing it up. Cut off by Varlak. Diaz with the help defense. Back to Fields for three. It's good. That's a nice lefty stroke from Bernard Fields Jr. Sanjay almost gets it stolen, but it gets perfectly passed over to Diaz, but they call it travel. So this will be going down Newfield basketball.
Hillsy scored 22 points in the second quarter, and Newfield only scored 11. They outscored them by 11 points. That is what's powering Hills East right now.
And wise words from Coach Dave Simon, whoever wins the third quarter wins the game. And it's right off the fingertips of Marcus Petit Frere. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that name incorrectly. Brandon Varlak calling out a play. He's calling Phil. Dribbles it over to the left side. He's all alone, left-hand contest. But they call a foul on the drive from Bernard Fields Jr. as Aiden Ifil will check back into the game. Brandon Varlak taking it out of bounds as he's chopping it up with Bernard Fields, it looks like. We like to see that sportsmanship.
And we see the starting five for Hills East back onto the court, just like the game started, so that's a good sign.
It's into Skyler. Was thinking about pulling that deep three. Over to Kador. Back over to Varlak. Drives baseline. Gets it back out to Kador for three. Kaboom!
And that's just having a good arc on your shot right there. You arc it in, better chance to fall in.
A Phil with the drive. Gives it over to Goodman inside. And it's blocked by Kador. Varlak with the rebound. He's pushing it up. Over to Diaz. Sanjay gets it inside, and it's a tie-up there between Goodman and Sanjay. This will be Newfield basketball, it looks like. Or, excuse me, it'll be Hills East basketball. Bernard Fields Jr. seemed to think that it would be Newfield.
Let's see what Hills East tries to run right here. Many different plays they can do as they're going in circles.
And it's just off the hands of Kador. A little bit of a high pass from Brandon Varlak. This will be Newfield basketball.
That's not the play I would have ran right there. If you're going to throw it up on a lob. Don't do that.
Varlak almost gets the steal there. Skyler cuts him off. Bernard Fields gets by him, though. Into Hayes. And it's good from Hayes.
Hills East up 47-30 with 4 minutes to go in this third quarter of action.
I'd like to see a Skyler Ellis attack right to the basket right here, but it's Diaz.
It's very hard to attack the basket when a team's in a 2-3 zone.
Jordan Kador with the rebound. And he's right back up with that one! And one, Jordan Kador. That's 5 quick points from Jordan Kador. That 3, and now there's and 1. Let's see if you can convert at the line to put Hills East up by 20.
And that's just getting your offensive board, which helps a lot. You get your offensive boards, you will get points, and definitely more points.
It's no good. Hayes with the rebound. Hayes will bring it up. Diaz guarding that closely. Goodman with a tough screen. Hayes trying to get right to the rim, and it's no good, but the foul is called, and he'll be headed to the line for 2.
Hills East has to start shooting a little better from the free throw line. They're only 50% from the line today. Ellis has 21 points so far, and Kador has 9 points.
The first one is good from Hayes. As Goodman checking out, along with, it's Gilliat checking out. Goodman will stay in there. They're trying to stay big.
Have to try to stay big here. Get every board you can. You need to steal some possessions here.
And the second one is also good from Hayes. Hayes starting to wake up here a little bit in the second half. Brandon Varlak bringing the ball up. Bernard Fields Jr. guarding it closely. Takes it in left. That's a nice pass. Jordan Cador with the easy deuce. Great pass from Varlak.
That's 7 points in a row for Cador.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, they missed a travel there.
And it's good from Hayes. Nice basket from Mr. Joshua Hayes. And Brandon Varlak from deep. It's no good. Rebound from Hicks. They're trying to take it from him when they call a foul on Skylar Ellis. That's not good. He's already in foul trouble. He picks up his third, I believe.
That is his third foul, indeed.
And it's Raj coming to get him.
Yep, we won't see him till the fourth quarter, most likely. Or with 1 minute, gonna sit him for 2 minutes. Gotta keep him ready for the fourth quarter, just in case this game gets a little closer than we want it to be.
You know, Skylar is just such an incredible player. So we're going to need him in the fourth quarter if things start to get chippy. And it's Hayes with the fadeaway. It's no good. It's a nice looking shot there as Raj is going to bring it up after the Diaz rebound. Back over to Diaz now. Gives it to Varlak for three. No good. It was a good take, though. He's not happy. Hicks gets the ball here into the corner to a Phil. Looked like he traveled maybe. They didn't call it, though. But he misses the left-hand layup. Diaz bringing it up fast. A nice move from Diaz. And a nice take from Diaz as he gets the bucket to go. Hills East now leads by 19 points, 53-34. That was very nice from Julian Diaz. He gets the rebound on the other end. Gives it over to Roz. Gets it right back. Shake and bake right to the rim. Nice deuce.
And he used the glass nicely there. A nice little soft touch for a nice easy layup.
Yes, indeed.
You know, using the glass is a special thing. If you can't use the glass correctly, the ball will go in and out. And we've seen that plenty of times today. Hills is at 4 fouls this quarter, so if they foul them one more time, the Wolverines will have to shoot the ball from the line. Just something to keep an eye on as we conclude this third quarter. 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Hills East up 53-34.
It's a Phil getting the ball. He's taking it up. Looks like he's a lefty here. That's a nice take. No good, though. Jordan Cador with a great contest. Sanjay Sharma with the rebound. Pushing it up. Gets it to Raj. Back to Diaz. Inside. Nice bucket from Julian Diaz. Impressive. Great ball movement there. Gets it ahead. 2 more passes right to Diaz. Easy bucket. A Phil trying to shake and bake Diaz, and they call a foul on Diaz. I'm not sure where the foul was there.
And that will be a shooting foul.
That's even more questionable. I don't think that was a foul at all. Nonetheless, a shooting foul.
That's Diaz's third foul, so got to keep an eye on him too. Also, one thing with Ethan, who's shooting the free throw as he misses the first one. On one of the layups, he was on the right side and went up with his left hand. And you have to go up with your right hand there because it's very easy to block it on the inside. As his second shot is no good. Cador to Barlak. To Diaz. To Sharma. And it's thrown out of bounds. Intended for Raj. Good draw. Into McDaniels. To Hicks. Up top to Hayes.
Hayes with the ball. Taking him right. Diaz guarding it closely. Tough take, and it's wide left from Hayes. Julian Diaz for three. No good. Cador gets the rebound while he's sitting on the floor. Makes a nice pass to Julian Diaz right to Sanjay. And Sanjay will be headed to the line for 2.
On this free throw, we're going to see Alex Stein come in. Chase Rosenblum. And Christian Marshall, new name today that we have not seen. This Newfield team is not doing a great job boxing out today. Hills East is at least out rebounding them 3-1. Ben, what do you have to say about that?
I mean, Hills East has just bigger bodies out there. Other than Goodman for Newfield, Hillsy's definitely beats them in the size battle. But honestly, rebounding is not all about size, it's about smarts. And Hillsy's has a lot of dogs out there who are looking to rebound and want to get rebounds, such as Raj. Raj is definitely not the biggest guy, but he's out there to play defense, get rebounds, do all the little things, which Newfield doesn't have much of.
And that's going to be a charging foul on number 13, Aiden Ifil. And that's what happens. You lower your shoulder, that charge is going to get called every single time.
Absolutely. Any ref can see that. I'm sure you can see that.
I could. And especially if your feet are set, easy call.
And there's about 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Brandon Varlock almost trips himself up, but he gets his back. His handle is really tight, honestly. Even though when he loses, he gets it right back. And I spoke too soon. Unfortunately, he just stepped out of bounds. And it'll be Newfield basketball with exactly 1 minute remaining. Hills East leads by 23 points currently. It's into Brandon McDaniels here. Raj playing tough defense on McDaniels. Gets it over to number 10 for three. I believe he just checked right into the game. Yes, he did. Christian Marshall checks right into the game and bangs the three.
I'm surprised Petit Freer did not get called for a foul on that play.
And Brandon Varlock was trying to do his thing, and a foul is called on Petit.
And that will be a shooting foul for Brandon Varlock.
He's headed to the line for two. Hillsy's leading by 20 now with 40 seconds remaining.
Newfield coach is not happy with that last call. Petit Freer was the one on the foul, but I also thought he had a foul down here that was not called.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
Because he was trying to block his defender from getting all the way to the basket, but instead he was moving with his arms out, doing a little ballerina dance.
Yes, sir. As Brandon Varlock knocks down both of them to put Hillsy's up by 22. It's Hicks doing his thing. He takes it right, trying to knock Brandon Varlock off his feet. That's a nice take. Gets all the way to the basket. Kicks it out for Hayes. Wide left. Rebound by Hills East. Sanjay. Raj. Easy layup. And he just misses it. That's just a mistake from Raj. It's okay. 13 seconds remaining. I'm sure Newfield will hold for the last shot here. Down by 22 points. It's Hicks taking it in left. And they call a foul on
Varlock. That's his second foul of the day. It's going to be Hicks shooting from the line for two.
Hicks looking to cut the lead to 20 here.
Newfield is actually shooting very nicely from the line today. 80%. Don't normally see that at this level. As Skylar Ellis, Julian Diaz, and Jordan Cador are all checking in. Going to play this last shot type thing right here. Maybe we can see a little Hail Mary. One shot for Hicks. We have Skylar Ellis, Julian Diaz.
Looks like it's the starting five out there right now.
Yeah. Second shot is good. 5.9 seconds. Gotta roll it here. No, they bring up the press. Can't roll it. Let's see what they're gonna do.
Oh, nice pass. Skylar gets it to go. He gets robbed. A rebound by Sanjay.
Go up.
1 second left. Are they gonna count it? Yes, they are. Very nice from Sanjay Sharma. He's able to get the rebound out of Skylar's in and out. And that will do it for the third quarter. Sanjay Sharma ends it with a nice little mid-range bucket. Hills East is leading by what looks to be
61-39.
61-39. Quick math. 22.
Good job, Ben.
All right. That'll do it for me. I have my own JV game. It was very nice giving you the play-by-play for today's game, and I'll see you next time. And that'll do it.
Just on that last play, Hillsy's had a great play call. They threw to the midcourt to Jordan Cador. Then they had Skylar Ellis come around on the backside. Skylar Ellis then was able to shoot it in and out. And then Sanjay Sharma got the rebound and was able to put it up for a nice, easy 2-point mid-range. Hillsy's has a commanding lead going into this fourth quarter. Let's see if they can hold on. and win this ball game. As Hills East is ready to go, Newfield is ready to go. We're on your way. Gonna be Newfield's ball coming in. It's gonna be Hicks on the inbound. Gonna be inbound to Hayes. And we're on your way. Gets it into Goodman. Backs to Hicks. Good draw on the defense. Sanjay on the help. Goodman down low. He kicks it to Deliat. To Hayes. Hayes up top. Guarded by Skylar Ellis. Sanjay Sharma tipped out. And it's going to be Newfield ball under the basket. You know, it's always interesting to see what type of plays they run here. Ben had to go to his JV basketball game. We wish him the best of luck there, and will just be me for right now. Goodman to Hayes. Hayes to the corner. Deliat for three. It's good. 61-42, Hills East. Skylar driving in. Little floater from mid-range, no good. Rebound Hayes. Foul called on Rosenblum right there. Didn't let his man go. Just so he was moving a little bit, and that made the ref call the blow the whistle. Gonna be Hicks bringing up the ball. Good draw on the defense.
Right, take him. It's a foul. It's a foul.
Hicks going in and getting it nice and easy basket. Hillsy should slow it down here as Varlak's gonna dribble it around up top. Varlak gets fouled. Good take by Varlak right there. Seven minutes and 3 seconds to go. Hills East up 61-44. I was expecting Hayes to do a little more today. He is the number 19 scorer in Long Island as of today. But tomorrow, that will probably change. One more shot coming. First shot was good by Varlak. Second shot is no good. But rebound by Chase Rosenblum. Sanjay Sharma is good. Hicks bringing up the ball. Pass to Hayes. Ellis on the defense. Hayes driving down low. In and out. Rosenblum on the rebound to Varlak to Ellis. Ellis will try the three. Why not? No good. And that hit the scoreboard, so it's going to be out of bounds. Going to be Newfield's ball under the basket. Going to be Deliat bringing up the ball. Deliat pass to Hicks. Deliat. Pass intended for Deliat and way over his head. Raj bringing up the ball. Pass to Ellis. To Varlak. To Ellis. He'll lay it up. And that's a great job by Hills East, getting that one extra pass to get a nice, easy layup. And Hills East does a great job at that, getting that nice and easy pass. As Hicks thought about it. Stolen by Raj and Sanjay. Raj going to try to throw it up for Skylar, but it does not work, but Sanjay gets the rebound. Deliat going to bring up the ball. Hills East having fun now. Travel called on Deliat. As we're going to see a whole new 5 for Newfield right here. We're going to see Ifil, Fields, Marshall, McDaniels, and Gene Paul. But Hills East still has their 5 out. Gujral going to break the mini press. And the foul's called on the floor. Foul on the floor there. Foul on number 2, Fields Jr. Rosenblum looking, gets his man Skylar. Skylar driving in. Skylar gets his own board after falling down, but it's called a jump ball. Gonna be white ball under the basket. Hillsy's had a tough time getting the ball inbounds last time. Let's see if they can get a little quick inbound, quick shot. As Skylar for 3. Why not? It's good. Fields bringing up the ball now. Fields gonna drive in. Gets fouled. Foul called on Gujral right there. He does not agree with the call. Fields Jr. is gonna be the one shooting the free throws. Hills East is up 71-44 with 5 minutes to go, and then they will be 12-2, almost solidifying a 1 seed. First shot is no good. Newfield's shooting 60% from the line. Hills East shooting 62% from the line. Skylar Ellis, 26 points today. Hayes has 13 points. As we see LJ Merchant check in. Layhens check in. Rosenblum with the ball. Ellis, they're running some motion. Ellis from the free throw line. It's good. Phil driving down low. Tries to lay it up lefty. No good. Ellis going to push it. He's going to drive in. And no good. Thought he should have got fouled there. Layhens twisting, turning. Stein gets called for travel. Just took a little gather step, and that was enough for the ref to blow the whistle and call a travel. LJ, Fields gets around him. Fields is good on the layup. That's what happens when you don't slide your feet. Got to slide your feet to beat him to the baseline. Layhands on another spin around. He has a very tight ball handle. Merchant up top to Ellis. Ellis crossing up his man. Merchant with the ball now. McDaniels on the defense. To Ellis. Ellis twisting and turning. And it's good. Nice fade away spin move right there. Substitution timeout by Coach Marcelin to get Skylar Ellis on the bench and subbing Reese Weinkrantz. That's 28 points now for Skylar Ellis. What a day he had. And he will be sure moving up on Newsday's top scoring players list, as he was number 20 going into today's matchup. Fields kicks it to Ifil. Ifil kicks it to number 4, Paul. Way long. Merchant gonna try to push it. Merchant guarded by number 10, Marshall. Dribbles it, and that's gonna be a double dribble by Merchant. Thought the ball was deflected, Merchant there, and then the ref did not see the deflection, so it's going to be Newfield's ball coming in. As we're seeing some new players checking in, Jason Salas and JT Leakowitz are checking in for the Newfield Wolverines. 3:16 to go. Hills East up 75-47. Hills East has been dominant in their last 3 games, and that's going to be a backcourt violation. Merchant going to throw it to Layhens in the backcourt. Layhens going to drive all the way in and lays it up nice and easy. It's going to be Leakowitz bringing up the ball. Gets past Weinkraft. He gets blocked. But it's going to be a foul called before the block. Reese Weinkrantz on the foul right there. First shot is no good. Free throws are what wins and loses games, and Hills East has been shooting better from the free throw line today. They're up 30 points now. Skylar Ellis ended the day with 30 points. Another stellar performance by him. He's unstoppable right now. Lehan's in the backcourt trying to break the press. He does so easily, driving through the middle. To Rosenblum. To Lehan's. Lehan's tries to throw it to Stein, but no good. Going to be intercepted by Leakowitz. Leakowitz kicks to Paul. To Marshall, no good. Rosenblum with the rebound. 2 minutes to go. Rosenblum to Lehan's. Lehan's will try it. It's good. It's going to be Marshall bringing up the ball. Youssef. And it's thrown out of bounds by Paul. Merchant's going to bring up the ball. You know, it was interesting to see him bring up the dribbling with his left hand on the right side of the court there. Don't know why. Lehan's in the corner. Gives a head fake. Nice pass by Lehan's to Weinkraft, and the basket is good. 138. Hills East up 82-48. As we're going to see Bellini check into the game very shortly. It's going to be Chase Rosenblum coming out of the game. And Marco Bellini, a name we haven't said a lot this year, checking into the game. It's going to be Paul inbounding it to either Salas or Hicks. Nice bounce pass by Paul. In the corner for number 12, Salas. It's no good. It's going to be off of Reese Weinkrantz, and it's going to be Newfield's ball under the basket. 82-48. What a blowout here today. To Paul. To Youssef. To Salas. Salas gets it poked away by Lehan's. Lehan's on a fast break. 2-on-1. And he lays it in nice and easily. Paul tries it. Blocked by Stein. Merchant. Nice pass to Bellini. And he gets his first points of the season. Marco Bellini. And that's going to be a shooting foul. Looks like the foul was on number 4, LJ Merchant right there.
Take your time.
Leakowitz is going to have 2 shots at the line. 43 seconds to go here. Hills East up 86-48. Almost up by 40 points. It's been an impressive game here. Hills East starting to click. But the key here is not to peak too early. You want to peak in February, March, not in January. Bellini's going to inbound it to LJ Merchant. Merchant going to bring it up. Picked it by Stein. Merchant's going to try it. It's no good. Bellini on the offensive board. To Lehan's. Shot clock is off. Youssef on the defense. Merchant going to dribble it up top. Stein. Weinkrantz. They're going to just dribble it out here. 12. 10. Weinkraft's going to just finish it out. And that will be the ball game. Your Hills East Redhawks win 86-50. What an impressive game by your Redhawks. Hills East has been on fire out of the way. That is 4 straight games, and they stay undefeated in league play. We thank you for listening, and we will not be live next week. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you.